Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And we sing today on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. My name is Stan Soiree, where they bring this edition of the program Midday Show come to you. Like all time inside this program, we get plenty news, information, and entertainment. So they with me for the next one hour. Inside the program today, we go talk to the Deputy Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, NPAA, and also when the White Sheriff, we they are for talk about the impact of the demolition exercise we they do na the Western Area Peninsula, and also they get the National Secretary General for the National Union of Civil Society Organizations, when Ambassador Mohamed Lamin Sheriff, we get for can talk about a close look at the position of the APC and the SLPP party during the constitutional amendments bill. We remember in our parliament the debates now. Where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, we start for look at issue them inside the program. The chairman for Brookfields Community Old Railway Line, Abdoulaye Bari, say if Salon Road Safety Authority not do proper maintenance for the Brookfields Old Railway Line bridge, and no go take again, this bridge has to go for them. He talked this to Radio Democracy in our interview, where if they give updates about the status of the Brookfields Community Old Railway Line bridge. He talked more to reporter Alfred Jana inside this interview.
Railway line bridge, we do on the way there, so it don't say what they call for maintenance. The bridge need maintenance, and how the years then they add what we they call for maintenance, the name maintenance, and more and more the damage they happen. Because right now the current status of the bridge, the people that will know all the rail line bridge, not to all man know, maybe 40%, maybe 70%, they just the about all the rail line bridge, but they no can down glide and can see how all the rail line bridge they. All the rail line bridge, now two bridge it gets. It get the one small bridge, as they say they make that day before they get independence, colonial days. The big bridge now, where it be say maybe in 1980 to 1984, where we small where they can open this bridge here so. Now the small bridge, now they na the upside, who side the water they come up before it reach who side the big bridge they went in, all man they pass with, now they all man know. Now the small bridge last year, it fall down, it fall down. One of the pillar then the clay, the water don't mind the clay under the bridge so much that now the small bridge that they talk about, the water don't mind the clay under the small bridge, say the pillar don't naked, now the pillar collapse. When you watch, the pillar no for them. Now collapse, now it can don't like something they bear. Now so the pillar. Now to that small bridge there now they block the water, they block the power for like reach the big bridge. And the big bridge now say Mutkadin they pass, when are they all man they pass. SF now two pillar it gets. All two the pillar then correct. The one pillar will eat inside the water now. SF how no more the water be it's that small bridge in your pillar, say the bridge collapse. Now so back the water don't begin, it's this big bridge in your pillar. Now, since we they call for maintenance, the contractor the way they come, not to the right work, then they work na the bridge. What in then they can do, na the pillar, na in then they dig ground, then dig and go under. After then get something like retaining all or then get concrete.
When this as you say contractor they become make now when it happen?
Okay, the last one they will can make now next been in power, next in government. But even this government will cancel back, then don't give a contractor the money, then can make but they wait till the season starts. Then buy some of the material, then even me I tell them say una no nail this now under again because they know they are. they no know the tension of the water where the water they pass. They say they go nail and the water no go able go to what in they don't nail. When now they nail and na net way water can go to all the boat them. From that time they then contract so then they not come again. This big bridge now, between the small bridge and the big bridge, they back don't collapse inside this year. And see the small bridge now last year end of the season and the pillar collapse. This year back where the season they start, the side will be done only big bridge. Where it be say if they make maintenance, they back not for don't collapse. But the people learn away then they count for can maintenance the bridge, not to the right work then they give. What's in the right work now, like how they make this so this bridge this gutter this so you see say na concrete there under now so them for make them for get concrete they get like right now this water side now heavy rocks them that iron stone big one then and then for can they iba inside the water side say it level to the original side who side them be make for like the water run because now the deepness don't go up to them 5 feet from inside the water they make and the concrete side if for ride what's in the water don't dig it don't dig up to 5 feet.
Concern for make the wood they be actually come and ban say big truck enough for past day. So as somebody where within the community you don't see big truck in the past now so on this big one and not the past here.
Yeah, so motorcar themselves because of motorcar they don't shoot only blocks them. Big motorcar in the past, you get some big motorcar then they not get wide tire. You get some motorcar they when like then almost tire like then 6 tire them. We be say they're wider, they not able pass there. But they see some truck then they not get wide, they not open. Then they force then they pass there. Some big truck the way they can by the block then they link them pass. If you one of contact with the SLRA, they don't can so you don't watch the bridge. Wait man they don't care so when Israelites there. They watch the bridge, they watch the pillar, they watch the railing the way they under the bridge. We see the railing there. You go really know say them people that will construct this bridge, they construct and fine. But now maintenance the bridge need. If government can maintenance then three water or then three rocks the concrete up to donga. Say it pass inside the pillar day, water they ride pants up down day. The bridge they last longer. Now no more middle advice for like government can now right now they no go book away the water they come. But soon as the water they dry, like government can intervene. If government no can intervene, now bridge will be say now a popular for like them to go side of by the water. About 3 years ago, I put stick there. The thing take up to 8 feet. We don't dig. Up to 8 feet side of the pillar. We all man know say now that pillar they don't at stake.
Well, that's now be the chairman for Brookfields Community Old Railway Line Bridge, Abdullahi Bari, inside an interview with Alfred Jana, who signed call on the Salon Road Safety Authority for maintenance this bridge. If not, this bridge has to go for them. The program na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We get the Deputy Executive Director for National Protected Area Authority, winner the White ZK Sheriff, where they have to talk about the impact of the demolition exercise where they do at the Western Area Peninsula. Good afternoon, welcome to the program midday show.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. Good afternoon, the people of Sierra Leone.
All right, we also get Ambassador Mohamed Lamin Sharif, we are the National Secretary General for the National Union of Civil Society Organizations. We so there for look at the position of the APC and SLPP during the constitutional amendments bill we are members of Parliament. They currently debate. Good afternoon and welcome to the program edition.
Good afternoon, my sister. Good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans.
So we will start with the Deputy Executive Director for National Protected Area. Let's look at what currently they happen at the National Protected Area Authority.
Thank you very much. The National Protected Area Authority sometime in December, don't get a new executive director, and the person of Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, and maybe in the deputy way I don't did it since 2023. The NPA, an institution established by an act of parliament in 2012 as amended, We get a responsibility to provide an oversight functions over 15 networks of protected areas right across the country. Western Area Peninsula National Park now one of those 15 networks of protected areas where the institution consider, and not only we fall under the Ministry of the Environment and Climate Change. We also get another sister institutions and we all the work around the environment, when are like the EPA and other institutions. So we primary functions is to provide an oversight role, going as supervision over then 15 networks of protected areas by law.
Okay.
So that law they established that institution there. And therefore, one of the major functions now law enforcement and compliance.
Okay.
That are for disallow people for may they not do unlawful entry, for may they not do an illegal activities like construction of buildings, timber logging at the other side, even doing mining at the other side, at the other piece. Now some of the things that they so now law enforcement and compliance institution that they, because of one we need for ensure we do an oversight over conservation activities. At the same time, the law enforcement operations will go right across the country. Even sometimes we can do transboundary law enforcement exercises with the Guinea and Liberia, because we share a common parks like the Gola and the OKMP, etc. So some of them we parks they fall inside the other countries and they, and because of the biodiversity nature of the landscape and they, we can always make sure we not get conflict along in taking care of each of our areas we fall within the borders, when international borders of the countries.
All right. So we see say una don't start one demolition exercise. Take me to what are the purpose of this?
The demolition exercise we just don't capture the attention of the public and the media. Now this we do sometime some 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, in this month. But that doesn't mean that we not only do demolitions. We don't do demolitions in critical places there. And one of the reasons then demolition had to happen when the institution by law get for do, not to really like the institution they do the demolition. Now the law we establish the institution. Now in that institution the power for do the demolition.
Okay.
So on that basis, we all know how the climate change don't become a phenomenon right across the globe. We they see disaster and they happen. We they see water shortages and they happen. So like for example, the Western Area Peninsula National Park, as I earlier said, now one of the PSNO they look over, again water catchment. Where the water catchment now the source down the way they provide the Guma Dam, one of the major assets. One of the major assets we sit inside the Western Area Peninsula National Park. So if we allow people encroach into those water catchment areas, then pollute them, and maybe based on the activities we get a natural human activity we get drought of that water catchment, and they automatically they affect Guma Dam.
Okay.
Because then catchment and they supply into the Guma Dam. And when it supplies into the Guma Dam, now the Guma Dam able to get for make sure they store and able to treat them and supply them to the public.
Okay.
So on that basis, not only the recent operation we don't do right across the country, right across the peninsula. So if we not do the demolition here, we get water scarcity, as it always happen in the dries. If we not do the demolition there, we therefore definitely get another disaster. We maybe will not people they know they see, but we they see coming, because if they interfere with the space, if they go cut all the sticks in, that hill na dirty. If you not get anything when a breaker where they hold out, if that dirty the cuts, it will definitely kill people.
Okay.
When we go under demolition on Regent Day, before ever we go under the demolition proper, there was a landslide at that particular axis there, very close to the street. So we just imagine that if somebody have been there or people have been there dwell under that dirty day, they all fall under that morning. Because the person will making fence up, they not dirty, and when the rain can have soft dirty, the fence can up.
So how una can assess area then before una begin the demolition process?
We get different approaches so we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we get a demarcated boundary, what they call the green belt, by law.
Okay.
Then that green belt day, we also have a buffer of 1,000 meters of the green belt. That buffer now in they protect the green belt. Because of that green belt is as important as the buffer, so therefore we know they allow me encroachment take place into the buffer. Even though when we try this, it happen on daily basis, because now they work 24/7 around the clock. We rangers and they go work in the morning, in the evening they don't left. The time we don't left them space, and after the communities and with the settlement that we don't create. Now there's some young man there, then they go now because some we don't can give them the 1,000 or 2,000, then they go brush. So when they brush, we they lost that ecosystem there. And when we lost her, we at the same time lost the biodiversity in nature, we will definitely get then that place there. So when we want to do the demolition, we they always make sure say when we render the report to we get a patrol team. When are the operational team that they on daily basis. If any side get a challenge, now that patrol team they will send it for me then go do reinforcement day. Because we not get that kind of cluster. The western area is peninsula is divided into 15 zones. Each of them 15 zones they deploy. And they can definitely they in segment where they do the operations and the zones and sometimes they can be overpowered by the community people there. So when they call for support, we send that support definitely for me then go give and make sure they will clear also declare. So that are the first thing. You want to do construction now, they can't only say not do this construction now. You're on a bad side, you're on a protected area, you're on a buffer zone, not do anything there. So when they don't warn you, then they report, then we send the operations team there. Where the operations team they go spray the structure.
Okay.
Stop work, then we data. They will tell the person not continue this.
So how many days we una can go inform the people then before una can do the exercise?
No, we not by law we not even get right for inform.
Okay.
For the fact that it's not a place we're not supposed for the by our own law, by the law of MPA. We not inform you, we not even engage you. But if we engage you, we look at the humanitarian aspect. One, you know for even enter that space there because an unlawful entry, when an offense to the law. You know for do any illegal activity there where it will consider to be an offense. You understand? So therefore, what we meet today, because of your enter there, we show magnanimity. We warn you left here, not build nothing here. If you build here, the losses. When you continue doing it, maybe you don't lay foundation, we go broke all. Then small demolition and they will not bring media attention to her. So then they will do it at our own level. So when we don't broke, maybe we'll forget say, they do nothing there again. We make like you don't forget, they go there maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. When we go there back, they go meet by the same foundation will be don't demolish. They don't begin laying back. So when they persistently they do them, what we can do, we allow them.
Okay.
Make you spend the money, you put her on the structure, then you reach at a certain point, then we go broken back.
All right.
So we do this one for discourage you, for send the signal to say you shouldn't be there.
Okay.
You don't for do anything there. At times, if you don't build now done, so certain editions and then you know can relate to with the report to the ministry, then they take at that upper level. The moment where decision don't cancel, we go demolish under. And that time they say the police then with we, when they say the military then with we,
Okay.
when they say equipment then with we.
All right.
Because we not get the equipment and they not only they provide security for ourselves.
Okay.
Even though back in a part of the security network.
All right. All right.
So
The
then steps and we can.
All right, the program Namide Show will come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM, the White ZK Sheriff, Deputy Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority. They talk about the impact of the demolition exercise we NPAA they do. Now we go to other studio guest, winner Ambassador Mohammed Sheriff, winner the National Secretary General for the National Union of Civil Society Organization, as Parliament they prepare and debate and vote on the Constitutional Serial Amendments Bill 2025. They look at the position of the APC and the SLPP party, or that arguments carry the day. Now, you as civil society organization, what's now our position on the Constitution Amendment Bill we currently in our Parliament?
Thank you very much, Moderator. Good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans. This is now one of the topic where Sierra Leoneans they didn't radio you in a office, you farm, you in a district, you in a region. This is now one of the topic we don't raise attention. And we as a civil society, this is one of the mandates for see how best if government not properly inform the people when it comes in terms of amendment of constitutional. Yeah, this is our mandate as a civil society for see how best we work as a team. We as a civil society activists and also the media for see how best we disseminate the information at all the 16 districts.
Okay.
And also all the district them, the region, the chiefdoms, and national level. Because this is one of the problem sometimes who we blame this government. Yeah? This constitutional amendment, now one of the things will be for CS, proper consultation before don't take place. But all OTBC, the Attorney General and the government of the day, John say, they do proper consultation to the people.
All right, so is it you did for say they not engage on a civil society organization?
No, then in fact we need to call we safe. We all try to see we are antagonists to them. Okay. We as a civil society. But mind you, as a civil society, we are development partners. Right. As well contribute national development and also try for give service delivery to the government. Yeah. So if government is look at the civil society, it will be for saying now we as number one people for champion the activities, they see we like we are enemy. So I think for say now one of the biggest mistake this government don't do. Okay. People don't even see them work. Yeah, they try. The manifesto, the policies is very good. Or the president can with, but they avoid we as a civil society. Now make them get all these things around. So let me come proper to the constitutional amendment. And first of all, I want to say thanks to the AG, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Honorable Alpha Sisi. I want to say thanks to the Speaker of Parliament and also the MPs of SLPP and APC. We want to say thanks to them because of this amendment. It's very good. During the past president, late President Pomo, now that we get this 1991 constitution, we see certain entrenched clause when before CS. We as Sierra Leoneans not get the rights for actualize as a citizen in this country. Yeah. So we look at them for say, if this government under the leadership of Dr. Julius Maada Bio, they can do an amendment constitutional review, which is 2025. It's very good for make a consultation across the country, including the civil society.
Okay.
Yeah, so that we get a roadmap wherein we live as a citizen, we don't live as a foreigner. But now one thing as a Sierra Leonean, we as a citizen, they live as a foreigner. The foreigner, they live as a citizen. This is now one of the biggest questions. But we hope and pray for see how best the truthful, the problem would they between this amendment bill, made them mindful how for do that. Maybe you would get the right thing. So
wanna be present any position paper in Parliament?
Yeah, of course. We present position paper on the 9 February 2026.
So
yeah?
what's on our position?
Yeah, we present this paper. We keep concern a strategic recommendation. One, now inclusivity and transparency, which is section 2. Yeah, the concern here is the current process risks becoming an elite exercise. Language barriers and technical jargons will be called demystify. This language, now in parliamentarian, they try for box up the layman of the country. What they want for do the bad thing, they demystify the language. Wherein the person who they far distance, no, they understand what they go on. So we don't give this position paper, and thank God the Speaker of Parliament make sure that we all in the country present position paper, then pull we then gazette we. Yeah. So number 2, we look at the national consultation, which beyond Freetown, we demand town hall meetings and radio programs in all the 16 districts to engage youth, women, and persons with disability. This is very key. But we see that the Attorney General and the government of the day not do that. Yeah. So what we see at the amendments debate we just see, that was Tuesday. Yeah.
EBDD.
Abidede.
Okay.
Yeah. Adekande. So this one is very good. I just want to talk brief about your position paper.
Okay.
Number 2, and we talk about the fundamental rights and freedom, which is section 3 and 5. Yeah, who we want me to include, because we are seeing so many marginalization in this country. We as a citizen, now we get this country. 1, we have the right for basic amenity. We have the right for educational. We have the right for job opportunity. But when they two political parties, only for say the APC and the SLPP, they come, they always get the interest for themselves. It's not the people. And we as a civil society, we are the voice of the voiceless. Just like radio democracy. Yeah? Una they amplify the voice of the people across the country. So that is why una channel all una radio to the country. I so appreciate that to the leadership of radio democracy, and also una the staff them. Una so very accurate. I love una, to be honest. Yeah? Because una they work professionally. And any country, what did they make misinterpretation of information to the people or misrepresent the people, that particular government, no, they don't ever see the work. Let me say this. Yeah, this is the problem of this government, the SLPP.
So wait till you dey try for say, is it that APC and SLPP they misinterpret the constitutional amendments bill?
Well, what I try for Tokyo is, it's not about the constitution. The mandate, the policy statements, the manifestos, the service centers to the people. Yeah, it is safe for say that they put them in paper in the modified way. But when it comes to democracy, to governance, for implement the phone, to decentralize the phone at the local council, it's not actualized to the people. That's why I'm saying this. Yeah. So now one of the things we see them now. This government, if they look at the policy, very good. My brother, yeah, the white, as I been for a long period of time. Now based on the work, make them put under as a deputy, and they don't talk very good thing, and they do the right thing. So if we get Monday like the whites, we get them 30 under this leadership of His Excellency. Yeah, we get ministers then. We get the other directors, as cabinets, them. They work with the president. We are far ahead. But we look at this government under the leadership of the president, the cabinet minister, them. Did they mislead the president? Yeah. The MDs, them. Did they mislead the president? And the way that they need to work according to the interest of the manifesto what the president pronounced. Yeah. So now let me leave there. Let me come proper to the constitutional paper, yeah? So under the fundamental rights and freedom, which is section 3 and 5, we concern the fear clause, yeah? That many inclusivity restricted, the freedom of the press and the right of first peaceful assembly under the guidance of national security. Now, we they see journalists who write something against the government of the day, they locked you up, provided you get mama and daddy blessing. Yeah, if you not get mama and daddy blessing, government of the day, you write negative against them, they lock you up. We look at the freedom of press. For me, then a corner, you talk about the bread and butter. What the president Biobi don't promise we for say during the time of APC. They said the rest of 200,000 per bag is too much. Now, we saw we did today. West don't go take to 1,000. Yeah. Now they don't count it until 6 something. So still it's very huge. You talk for say 200,000 is huge. You can under your regime rest still there is 600 and something. Yeah. If we as a Sierra Leonean then you corner we talk about that, I think for say they only don't go lock you up. They don't see the freedom of expression. Yeah, so we take them for say this particular clause, may they able amend them, then put on there. So we look at another one under the international alignment. The provision was strictly adherent to the HCPR and the Africa Charter on the Human Rights People. So we look at the national alignments. We sign treaties with internationals, but all of that we they look at government of the day. they need to look at the treaties. And the treaties, mind you, it's very good. Yeah, when you sign treaties, now a contract between the government and the people. So when you sign that treaties, actualize the treaties, now it's treason. Okay. Yeah, so we look at all those things. We make sure that we put on per this one. So we come on the other side, on the decentralization and local governments, which is section 7. We say made them put on the, because we look at the government of the day. We get council across the country. Now 2026 budget, since so the Minister of Finance go table that thing there. Me, as a Secretary General of the civil society, I don't ever get information from the council for say they don't get the money for run the country. This is very frustrating. And I'm always saying in any platform one day, President Biono for you make in one green. That's why you get the cabinet ministers, and get the director, just like me brother Udiaso. He represent the government. Now he work in the Paduso. Yeah? We get the ministers then, we get the deputies then, we get the MDs then. So all the people they can't want to help the government, the president. Okay. But if there is no actuality towards the people of the country, the people that they suffer, the resources are supposed to meet them, make them run the council, not meet them. I'm afraid the government will lose. So this is now a problem. So this position paper, man, not go in depth on that.
All right.
Man, just come on briefly on the bill. Yeah.
All right. We go cancel the bill.
All right.
Now at time follow we go for a short music break.
All right.
Well, that's now Ambassador Mohamed Lamin Sherif, National Secretary General for National Union of Civil Society Organizations. We therefore talk about the Constitution Amendment Bill 2025. We currently in a Parliament. The program na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Continue for the week we ask for the go for a short music break.
One way to come and stress me.
the program na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We get Ambassador Muhammad Lamin Sharif, we are the National Secretary General for National Union of Civil Society Organizations. We there for look at the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2025. We currently in our Parliament. We don't talk about on our own position. Now, look at if Parliament agree for pass this into law, which benefits where the country will get from it.
All right, thank you very much. Before I answer that question, I want to throw light to the people out there who are listening under my voice, under the Radio Democracy, for see how best we'll be able to do the needful thing, yeah? And also, we as a civil society and the media, we disseminate this information for proper consultation before Friday or any stipulated time will government get for put. Yeah, this bill is very massive crossroad for our democracy. Yeah, moving the presidential threshold from 55. You know, for say the threshold now 55. Now this amendment they talk about 50 plus 1. That is 51%. Yeah, and changing the entire electoral system are deep changes, now deep things, yeah. So, what do we as a civil society will they do? With a mindful tell the member of parliament, the AG, the speaker, make them mindful what they get for do towards this bill, yeah, because the constitution is a social and fundamental contract,
Right.
yeah. It's not about party manifesto.
So how you go assess the argument between the APC and the SLPP party Tuesday in our Parliament?
Well, that's now one of the frustrated part of me as a civil society, Abidedi. On that day, one of the frustrated parts.
Why you frustrated?
That's good. When we're talking about amendment of constitutional bill, strictly, one, let us look the way and manner in which laws are going to favor the people. Yeah? But all what we see, parliamentarians them, they talk about their own biography, talking about how they move. We even see Usai Honorable Aminata from Putloko give a presentation. After that, Honorable Ueta Sunga attacking company on that day. Mind you, the women have 30% quotas. We as a civil society, on that day, we expect whatever be fracas from APC SLPP, we are all one. Yeah? We are one people in one country. So I think for say, if Aminata from APC don't give you statements, we have to for grab in give you statement. But rather than go attacking company about to sim, not to sim. Is it do we call that as constitutional amendment? No. So it's like the hypocrisy of parliamentarians them. On that day, they miss him for CS. Parliamentarians them, they are not here to represent the people. They for represent themselves. But we as a civil society, we they tell them for say make them mindful what they get for do towards this bill. More especially the PR system, which is the proportional representation and the first past the post.
All right, we go can look at some of the things that we they disagree with the two parts they disagree and APC and SLP disagree na Parliament Tuesday. Now let's go to other studio guests we na the White SK Sheriff, when a Deputy Executive Director for National Protected Area Authority, we therefore talk about the impacts of the demolition exercise we then do. We don't look at una mandates, we don't look at some of the activities them we una don't do. For person we they listen, then people don't raise concern. I think last week we wanna do that exercise. We post on our Facebook and TikTok. People raise concern, say they not can inform them, they just can go and book them. You as the Deputy Executive Director for this body, so waiting na the steps they wanna can take for ensure say wanna tell people them like ahead before una they go there, and also in terms of raising awareness for let people know go the bill na some of the areas them we una don't give marks say they not for bill.
Thank you very much. Before I can answer your question, Jeremy brother talk about the rise we can skyrocket and whatsoever. Now this now MPA they try for avoid for let not begin bring out water from other country, let can sell out to people in this country. Now make they try for make sure so prevent people from because we get the water source. We need for the also make sure we protect her. So that we, I remember when this forest was well in place, they work on a street they see for tap water. Tap. They do open and you drink. But I know they happen, you understand? So now that no more, we no one like how they bring can rice, when they can sell and we so not all my people buy one bag rice. Some people then a cup present they buy. There. So we no one will begin buy water by cup now this country. Yeah. Coming to that, the law is very clear. When you go na a space, when a protected area, there is this saying that ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Okay.
You understand? We know say yana be a crown colony, and we believe say after God na government, and government na it get jurisdiction over every land. When yana be a crown colony, the land where in the entire western area, I think say the colonial masters and they pay for, so it become a private government property. When you go to the protectorate, now they possibly you get land. Now they see this land, they say now this family get this land, now that family get this land, etc. etc. So for western area here, for say we know they inform people there. In the first place, when they enter there, they know they inform MPAA.
Okay.
Even when we meet them there, we ring they tell them say, we are not do nothing now, then they throw a challenge back. Right. We don't get places, we don't go places where they don't riot, we rangers. We don't go do work there on site, they don't definitely even target my very self.
Okay.
You understand? But because of the magnanimity we can get, we not can just go into action.
All right. So we una don't broke them, or una can compensate them.
No, we're not getting that responsibility for compensate them.
Or that's
We don't know that they compensate them. If somebody go sell land give you don't exchange money with her. Not with MPA exchange money with.
okay.
If MPA don't can tell you say you're not a protected area, our action is to disallow you. So if you feel say they expect compensation, go back to the one way if the seller place they give. People then they go build a place, they don't even get one single document. Right? They can bring out document and say Ministry of Lands. When we follow up with Ministry of Lands, they don't get another system. You understand? So we know they compensate somebody.
Okay.
We in a protected area. Protected area is a protected area. We also say protected area na an administrative coordinate boundary. Na boundary where it day on document like Kusa so 98.1 this one now. If I carry the phone we get the app. If I put the app on, if this building fall inside the core of the protected area, it will show me. If it is outside the protected area, it will show me. If it is very close to the boundary, it will show say it is very close to the boundary. You understand? So we know they compensate because it is not our responsibility to compensate.
So what are the safety measures then we one can put in place during the demolition process?
Well, the safety measure we did put in place now purely for we activities in our rangers.
Okay.
Right? One, now for let apply for security coverage.
All right. Okay.
Two, for let get the equipment, the proper equipment, for let do the job we're supposed for them. But in the aspect of the question we asked, initially asked if we inform people, let me come now. This demolition, we not just do another one. The vice president, we don't visit Takugama. And we know Takugama, a host Chimsen, and we get a Congo down, na that particular side, where na in the supply water, na the battles and part of railroad.
Okay.
You understand? And environment. So people that don't begin build onto this Congo dam, and we don't want that to happen. They don't begin encroach, they don't deforestate. Sometime in the dries, me and my executive director, Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, we get for commander office in haste with rangers for rush Kana Takugama for hot fire. You understand? The following day, the Minister of the Environment and Climate Change, Honorable Emmanuel Joe Abdullahi, they got for join we, before go cabinet, a join we come first in program, and let's see who said they put the fire yesterday. You understand? They can't see the level of the wickedness of the Australians. Some of the Australians are already go to the environment. You understand? So we don't persistently continue for one. So when we want to do the demolition, we send a team the communication and the GIS team for go inform them to the way they get structures na dem place dem dey. And most importantly, the Ministry of Lands also be don go initially, e don go mark all of their structures and where dem dey na dem place dem dey that they should not be there. Secondly, we might be send the GIS, we go mark them structures and dey, then at the same time we give them letters that they should vacate them place and dey.
Right.
But they're not doing willy-nilly.
Okay.
So waiting at the next line of action. We don't need for me to tell you say we not go do this. We know say we now job. So therefore, when President Goyana, the one the way they follow President investigation, they talk to the rangers, they talk to people and they say we need to take action. Now the hill overlooking Takugama.
Okay.
It is our responsibility. So who say the number one person, the commander-in-chief, don't make a pronouncement. You don't need to be told again. You need to definitely act proactively.
All right.
So before we go there, we do all the necessary steps for informing the people there. And the one that we them in the day, the journalists will prove say, even the people accepted that, they were informed to vacate those places.
All right. The white.
This is just the beginning of this end. I will still get demolition for doing that side.
All right, the White ZK Sheriff, Deputy Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, where they have for talk about the impact of the demolition exercise where they do the western area. Now let we go to Ambassador Mohammed Lamin Sheriff, the National Secretary General for the National Union of Civil Society Organizations. We don't talk about some of the things that we happen yonder. Now let we look at the major areas of disagreement between the APC and the SLPP party. The first one get for do with the presidential election threshold, we get for do with 50 plus 1%. The other one get for do with the process of selecting members of the search and nominations committee. And the other one gets for do with the use of the PR system. You as civil society organization, what do you make up of then different disagreements there? So we APC and SLPP get na parliament Tuesday.
Really, it's very, very, very good. The roadmap in which the AG tender or table the bill in parliament is very good. Just like I said, we call the attention the SLPP and the APC made and take the constitution as an instrument of the people. Yeah, section 5(2)(a) say the source of the power, sovereignty belongs to the people of Sierra Leone. Through this constitution, they have all its powers, authorities, and legitimacy. Yeah. Coming to your questions, we see certain clauses, entrenched clauses. There are many for amend, and which is very good. But we are looking at key things, just like what you highlight, yeah? The presidential threshold. First, we get 55. Now the amendment bill say 50 plus 1, yeah? Then at 51%, if you want to be a president in this country. And after that, talking about the PR system and the first past the post. Let me say this to people who didn't listen to me, yeah? I get for talk about the advantage and the disadvantage of those things, yeah? Because now one of the key things, but all the buildings all they don't outlined, now one of the bone and truths what the APC and the SLPP, they look at for CS. Now a problems, the PR system, which is the government of the day say, now in the wants, yeah? The PR system, which is the proportional representation. Whilst the opposition say that the first past the post, which is represent the people. So let me come. The PR system, which is the proportional representations, they talk about party list. Yeah? And they talk about, okay, let me go through the structures, how I don't put them, yeah? More come first past the post. The first past the post, they talk about for CS, you picking. Whether they call your son or your daughter, I think for say where you get property, now if you get, then if you give other person, that's not just an example. You picking any son, oh one give power. Now if you give, then you go get extra person. If you go get extra person and give beat safe, don't you beat them go lock you up. Now if you're not for yourself, because he left you picking, you boy picking and you girl picking. That's what I try for Turkey is the first past the post. na the system wey we know before, yeah, you vote for the person wey you know, the person with the most voted in your constituency, you win simply, yeah. Now ma put this radio democracy una all there una sabi una sef. So I like it say this person a Cambridge come out. Una get a program or they allied for so okay this na subtil get for present this because na something no before say iki this na Musa Kamara or this lady Teola Rena, yeah, with others, yeah. You know me for say one call una all and all lekuna because una accurate, yeah. So this now some of the thing. The first past the post now thing before say now posting you dey assess e center progress, you dey assess e manifesto, you dey assess e policy for say yes what come I dey do this for una voter in. That now one of the advantage of the first past the post, yeah. So now we dey look at the advantage of the first past the post. You know your MP, that na number one. When you know your MP, your problem you dey put onto am. It's not everything matter be for truth, yeah. So anything also matter be for truth, yeah. Now you get for know your MP. When you know your MP, if it's something happen, you dey go meet the MP. Then in the one of the advantage, yeah, that is the able account. After that, if anything happen there, you know they can't hold President Bio or you hold Chief Minister. Now you MP they hold. Yeah, now that's not the advantage. After that, we go other side, when before CS, now a strong and stable policies. Wherein we dey look at accountability, it will be simple to the government of the day. Yeah, what the MP them na the constituency, what they count the report. Yeah, okay, now we'll come to the disadvantage. Now, many voters are wasted, and that is not true. Yeah, and two, we look at the by-elections. Well, before CS, if somebody die, for example, like the Parliament of Sierra Leone, from 2023 to date, 7 don't die there. Yeah, so all the money they now government they put them, but we look at them for CS now wasteful. Yeah, in the side of the disadvantage of the first past the post. So let me come briefly to the PR system. Yeah, whilst the PR system, the proportional representation, you vote na party they determine. Yeah, na party they say the white, Mr. Sheriff, Teola Rena, una join together. But in the system of Africa, wherein we get some things that were bad, if you go join people them, for example, 10 people them, you can't pick me, I go to parliament, my life they at risk. Okay. Yeah, now then we see for CS, the PR system no good. Okay. In the way that if you go put people in together, you need to be able to control them because all my one go sit down at that seat today. And two, the people them they know the NP. And three, the people them they need to be able to hold that particular member of parliament accountable. Yeah, because what are the people them pick them? Na party do pick them. Yeah, but the first past the post, that the people them they mandate they pick the person. So I think for say me time long with this. I get more time. Ma just continue. Okay. So now that yeah.
Okay. So then these agreements they also within two political parties they also get from the civil society perspective. Now for politics or now for the interest of the people.
Well, basically this the way we see at the SLPP and APC. Now politics game day inside this. Yeah. But we as a civil society advocating for the voiceless people in this country, what the national resources what they're supposed to get will not get them. We will not get for all them accountable for now because the bill is going on. But we know as this country, I've been in a parliament, what did they talk about so many things what they don't this government want to do for me to maintain the PR system. But if anyone as a member of parliament, paramount chief, then give you money, you vote for system will not represent the people. We would they pray 2028 may not meet you.
So what do they expect from parliament on the constitutional amendment bill?
We expect them, make them do the needful thing. Yeah? Make them do the thing fairly. This is not constitutional. This is not the instrument of buying the people and the country. Mm-hmm. It's not about SLPP or APC. Yeah, but until they see by the debate, there is no genuine thing there. Now only how SLPP they able to retain the PR system, which the system is not favor the people. Yeah, why I say so, you need to go put, party need to go pick member of parliament and left the constituency also supposed for pick am, because other problem they come, the people in order for come with President Bio. President Bio, what in 2098? Now only God know, me to know. Yeah. So that is why the member of parliament responsible mainly to the constituency.
All right.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
if no pick come na the party they go pick, I'm afraid development never for go na the constituency. So if this government do something, they say they put money because I be there in parliament. So they talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Ambassador Mohammed Lami.
2028. No meet them. No meet them all.
All right.
We they left this case to God, but we hope and pray the AG, the speaker, may them do the needful thing, may them do laws or they represent the people, or they serve we genuinely. It's not about APC or SLPP because we know the manifestos. We know if APC come, they do the manifesto. Now the current government, they don't try a bit.
All right.
The policy, everything good.
All right.
But the problem here is, no get the genuine people them, or they actualize them plan. They
right.
tell me brother Sido also what they try for talk.
All right, now we go to the Deputy Executive Secretary, National Protected Area Authority, Dwight ZK Sheriff Wedia, for talk about the impact of the demolition exercise we did in the Peninsula Western area. Now, we don't look at all the issues there, so we people on the raise in terms of engagement and other things there. How wanna plan for prevent illegal construction in the protected area there so?
Demolition. Demolition.
Okay.
If you don't delay, as long as the law not permit you, with the demolition.
Okay.
But if you not be late, we make sure say we prevent you for letting people start anything at all.
All right, so waiting on the expect from people them we they live in them protected areas there so.
We not they believe for anybody go live in a protected area. We believe say there are settlements people don't create around them protected areas and there. And that settlement then are the threat to the designated side where the law say in a protected area. So we they expect them for men and ensure safe. Then inside and they within they don't create a settlement then they. Some of them are illegal settlements. With job, it doesn't matter whether you have document from Ministry of Lands.
Okay.
For the fact saying at the wrong side, you get a document before. Obviously, we consider you to be an illegal occupant of that space there. So even when we begin 2024, a demolition exercise, now number 2 RTC and a Comfort Bridge coming to Mambo. People in the brink can document, they say, they buy this land or then give this land and so and so.
Okay.
There is already a cutoff line at certain places. You don't build, say, maybe before Medica as Deputy Executive Director, the previous government or other one the way they've done it before we, they don't kind of say, okay, these are the cutoff line this. And on the document say, this is the cutoff line. But if you don't let this cutoff line and you don't come beyond that cutoff line there, automatically you don't do bad research.
Okay.
So when NPAA, we now we own responsibility in our law enforcement and compliance.
Okay.
We know they go begin to look at legitimacy or legality. That's the reason why the law we establish we give we power that now we only they do 1 with the demolish, 2 with the confiscate, 3 with the arrest, 4 with the prosecute without recourse.
All right.
Yes, to court.
All right.
We know they will let court give order before we go demolish. They already inside we act
Okay.
of 2022 that when I go demolish now when I write this as long as I space.
All right.
Understand?
Okay.
So before at the end, many people then just know what are some of the key responsibilities. We oversee and regulate national protected areas. Number 1, with buffer zones. It just sounds like you don't build yours. You want to prevent them from intruders. They make fence.
Okay.
So that fence, now they buffer to the main building. Then 1, 2, we fight against illegal activities
Okay.
like charcoal burning. We don't send people that go to over 50 people that we don't arrest, we don't charge, they don't pay, some they don't pay, they don't go jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Charcoal burning and the clearing of forest.
Okay.
Then the last one, we dey promote sustainable land use.
All right.
If Ministry of Lands will not get a responsibility, then see say land dey under, we dey collaborate. No, all will compare or coordinate there. If we fall part of the PA, we tell us, no, we're not going to be on this point.
All right.
We're not limit time.
Okay.
So we get a response. Many people that know say, when somebody say get land, ask our side. If not PA, go to National Protected Area Authority for clarification. If we get doubt, we dey send you to Ministry of Lands. May them go watch at that document there.
Okay.
Other than that, you buy property in a protected area, no say no more. Unless I not be my own time now, or we own time now, me AD. But any government one day will definitely say, we're gonna demolish those places.
All right, plenty thank you for generating inside the program midday show. The White ZK Sheriff, Deputy Executive Secretary, National Deputy Executive Director, National Protected Area Authority, we be they talk about the impact of the demolition process. We then they do now the Western Area Peninsula, and we get Ambassador Mohammed Lamin Sheriff, we are the National Secretary General for the National Union of Civil Society Organization, SFBDR, for talk about the Constitutional Amendments Bill 2025 we currently in our Parliament. Wanna plenty thank you for wanna join today inside the program today. Well, Fumble, this edition of the program made show left for today. Plenty thank you to my executive producer Michael Sambola, and to my producer to the arena. Plenty thank you to my camera Bangura for we make una see live na Facebook, and to DJ Lulu for in technical support. May present this edition of the program. May the show come to you. My name